I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. That is today's message. And actually, I feel like I haven't seen you in ages because this is the first video I've done all day and it's like nearly 6 o'clock at night. That is very unusual for me, but it has been a very, very busy day, which is not a bad thing. That's a good thing. But it feels like I haven't seen you in ages. Let's find out what this is about. Why do we feel like we haven't seen you in ages? Now, for some of you, that could be you saying that to yourself, like a version of yourself that you're like, hello, haven't seen you in ages. I've just picked out the True Colours. True Colours card, Indigo Milk Cap. Or there's somebody in your life that you are starting to see them very clearly. And that doesn't mean like, oh, you can see them for what they are now. It can mean also like, wow, I can really see the beauty in that person or the light in that person. There's something about that that could be important to you today. And this actually could be about how people are viewing you as well. We've got Reveal. Oh, I love this one. Octopus Stinkhorn. I don't know why it makes me think of like a cartoon character. Like, here comes Private Octopus Stinkhorn. Something like that anyway. Now, that could be something about this. The reveal is something about humour. It's something about the ability to be yourself around somebody. But this is new. It feels new energy. Yeah. And this is your intuition talking to you. It's showing you something that it didn't show you before. So it's like you've released some kind of block in your brow centre, in Ajna chakra. Now, you may have been having a lot of headaches lately or feeling stuffiness, just a real energy of like, there's suddenly this flow in your life that feels good. And you followed your intuition here. And I don't even think you realised that what you were following was your intuition. It just something felt like the right thing to do. And I feel like that has aligned you with somebody that you're starting to see their true colours. You're starting to see something about them, but it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Thorazaz is coming out as this is helping what once seemed like a difficult situation or what once seemed like rocky earth is now being turned into fertile soil. So there's changes that have occurred, and there may have been some chaos around that. There may have been some lessons learnt, some situations here. But it's the same with, you know, that churning up the rocky earth. It's hard work. You get blisters, you bleed, it's just difficult, you know what I mean? It's a hard task to go through. And I feel like that's where your energy is right now, is after all of that, you're starting to see that soil now as fertile. Maybe you didn't think it would ever going to work. Maybe you thought that rocky earth would never be turned. But now you're seeing things growing out of it. You know, and I feel like that's a message for somebody here right now, that what you couldn't see before, you're now seeing. And this is teaching you, showing you just how much you've grown. It's like all of that hard work, all of that effort was worth it. And it feels like this has been something that's been going on for a little while now. Maybe you thought this is never, you know, my life is never going to be the way that I want it to be. I can't see things changing. I can't see things happening. And now suddenly it's like it's just been revealed to you. Things are just changing for the better in a positive way. So let's get into the tarot cards. So this situation then, what's the challenge here? So why is this important to you right now? Something flipped over there, didn't it? What was it? Okay. The challenge here is the revelation being of yourself. It's like your intuition has been trying to guide you in this particular direction, and you've had a glimpse of this now. You've seen this, and for some of you, you've seen it in somebody else, and that's inspiring you. That is making you feel like, wow, you know, maybe if I move in that direction, that's where I could be as well. There's definitely feeling this energy of you wanting to collaborate with someone here, wanting to bring things together with somebody else. And it's someone that you admire, that you are inspired by. I feel that maybe embody the parts of yourself that perhaps you've rejected before, but now you're starting to understand more. And there's an emotional element to that, like someone's teaching you how to embrace and express yourself emotionally with safety. And this is what you're aligning to. Now, October may be a significant month for you with this. Maybe that's the month that you were born or another person was born, like a birthday or an anniversary. But there's definitely a significance around October that I feel you're leading up to October this year, of that feeling of real safety and security. So whatever it is you're doing now, towards the autumn, you're going to start to really see those fruits of your labour, if you're not already seeing them. And we have the World as well. There's a lot of cards here with somebody stood in the middle, and there's joy coming from this. There's happiness coming from this. There's a self-realisation and a completion of a cycle. That's why we've got Yara in here and the World, because it's like you've come through so much. You are really, truly understanding and allowing your intuition to guide you to the right places now. Instead of ignoring that intuition, instead of allowing yourself to be guided by external influences or what you thought you should be for other people's benefit, you're putting a stop to that. And you're saying, right, I am only taking action in the way that brings me peace, that brings me harmony, that brings me into completion. And the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck here kind of suggests there's a bit of an excitement about this. There's some good news coming in on this line for you. And I feel like there's some truth that's going to be expressed here. That's what the reveal is. And I feel like that could be you expressing a truth of how someone's inspiring you. Another truth that is coming out here is about how somebody may have behaved immaturely or felt like they've been humbled recently. That could be you yourself, or that could be another person. But someone in this situation here, in your situation, has been very humbled by what they've discovered through this journey with you. Or what you've discovered through this journey with somebody else. Because I feel like you've had doubts about how much you can build a foundation here, about how much stability you can really achieve. And I feel like you've had that realisation over the past few weeks even. It's not even been that long ago. But you've had an understanding about you need to slow things right down. There is no triumph without balance. And you know that there needs to be some kind of balance here. You may have maybe in the past wanted everything your way, or somebody else may have wanted everything their way. But now I can see this energy of almost like somebody is showing how humble they can be and how at peace they are with themselves. And you're liking that. It's helping you to calm down yourself. It's helping you to make that transition yourself into calmer waters. Sometimes things have a ripple effect, and we have to observe somebody else or something else happening in order for us to understand that ourselves and see it. People can tell you till they're blue in the face, like, oh, you should be doing this, or you should be doing that, or you could do this, or you could do that. But until you've actually had the experience of seeing that yourself, it's not going to really have the same impact on you. So let's see what we have as an outcome here. Well, we've got the Empress, and this is a beautiful card to have come out because there's a lot to do with feminine energy in this reading here. And this is for whether this person, you, is masculine or feminine. The feminine energy is all about the intuition, the emotion, the flow, but very grounding energy as well, very earth-based energy. This card can represent the Taurus zodiac sign as well. So that may be significant to you, or other earth signs. There's an element of water here as well. Now, I feel like there is room to grow within this situation. And I feel like you're realising that. And what you want to reveal here is your decision. There's a choice, a decision that you've made. This is looking very promising, very, very good. And another three of wands. Maybe threes are significant to you. Maybe you've seen a lot of 333 at the moment. But your ship is about to come in. And this has humbled you. And it's brought you patience. And it's going to bring you harmony. If this resonates with you and you would like a personalised reading, please do drop me a DM. and I'll speak to you very soon. Have a blessed